Hello, how are you doing? You know, it's kind of a faux pas because I have been talking for like 5 minutes. And then I realized my mic wasn't on. So let's redo the video. Welcome back to another 15-minute only demos. I'm Ray, I will be your host today, as usual. As you can see, my hair grew longer, so what's new with you? I'm not dead, I have been part of a different work. I have been dug down in a certain project for over 2 months. It was successful and now I have a little bit more work and a little bit more creative freedom, so I want to get back into streaming, get back into making videos and all the things that I like. We are playing Gothic today, and my cat is kicking my headphones right now. Yeah, he is grumpy. He is grumpy grumps. Okay, get out of here. Go. So, I do love Piranha Games or Piranha Bytes work. Sadly, this is a studio that has been disbanded. But before they were disbanded, they did make the sort of like, can we call it Gothic likes nowadays? I think we should, because they made the whole series about Gothic 1, 2, 3, you know, Arcadia. They did make Risen 1, 2, 3. They did make Elex 1 and 2. And all of those games are classified as like role-playing games Eurojank. And I absolutely loved the original Gothic. And then I heard people talking about, excuse the cat butt, I have heard people talking about, I was skeptical about the Gothic remake, but I heard people talking about how it actually is Gothic, it feels like Gothic, it does play like Gothic, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. And I actually want to stream this game on my main channel, probably even without an avatar, because, you know, Gothic is just my jam, so I will just be showing my face. Sorry in advance. And then I realized it still has a demo. And while the demo isn't tied to the main story, it's called Nyras story, and it is a prologue, and it should be showcasing the features of the game, but not the actual game. So on the plus side, it's like completely new experience. On the minus side, where we won't be getting the part of the actual game, but they are saying like the work is still in development and the demo is fairly old, so it probably won't be mirroring the exact state of the game, and so I'm expecting the game to be even better than the demo that we are going to be playing today. But with all that said, Gothic Remake, the Nyras Prologue. Okay, so on the Steam page, the legend is back. Return to the Vale in the Mines. Oh, sorry. Return to the Vale of the Mines in this faithful remake of the genre-defining classic role-playing game. Yeah, it defined the genre that's called Eurojank, basically. Explore a handcrafted, organic open world that reacts dynamically to your actions in gritty, unrestricted experience like no other. I do agree with that. I mean, at least those are the feelings that the original Gothic evokes in me, right? If you want to play Gothic 1 for yourself, you can go get the game on Steam for $50, and they have soundtrack as a DLC. The banger that is playing is actually remixed of the original song. I don't think it's an original. I think it's a remix, but it has the same tunes. So yeah, that's about it. And now, without further ado, we do what we do best. We will be playing this demo for 15 minutes, and then I will share my thoughts. So, as usual, this is my phone. I'm gonna set the timer for 15 minutes, and we are going to dive into the story of Nyra in this, whoever she is, or he is, in this Gothic demo experience. Sorry, I know this has been a lot of yapping, but you know, I haven't seen you for like a month or so, and I finally forced myself to start making videos again, so here we are. This is Gothic 1 Remake demo, Nyras Prologue, for 15 minutes only. Should probably show you the game, huh? So here we go. New game. This demo is an isolated prequel experience created to show some of the main features of the Gothic 1 remake. Since the game, oh god, this is so loud. For some reason, they did not allow us to change the game volume, so that kind of stinks. But since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches. The full game follows the story, structure and spirit of the original Gothic, with the nameless hero as the protagonist. Okay. The story takes place in the mine valley of Corinis, penal colony violently taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray. The inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for the magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for his losing war against the orcs. You are Nyras, and you have just arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. So the story so far actually is that...
Still alive?
Yeah.
Good. I'm Diego. I'm not... No one in here cares about your name, lad. Unless you give
Sure.
them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But a rock slide cut us off from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then.
Okay. Can I help you somehow?
Can I help you somehow? Thanks, but no.
Okay, where can I camp? Somewhere in here?
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. Until you're one of us, we can't
The
let you
FPS are
wander around here
tanking,
after
by the way.
dark. Just try to find somewhere well sheltered. Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon, and they come out at night.
Wait, like a real shadow beast?
Wait, a real shadow beast? In the flesh. One of the many things in this place just waiting to rip you to pieces.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
Yeah, I don't know. So here, so the FPS are absolutely tanked. Maybe I should like reduce the settings. Maybe. So this frame rate limit 50 FPS. It should be 60, but all right. Graphics. View the styles Gothic. What the hell is What does it even mean? Okay, whatever. Yeah, very unoptimized, but yeah, I guess it's a demo. So, wait, what's this? Can I take this? Maybe this? Oh, it's like a bench that I can sit on. This is exhausting, though. Originally the action button used to be E in the original Gothic, but...
Extra thick bottom. That's all I know. It's all a game, Whistler.
Yeah, shut it, boys. So, wanna see something? I think this is absolutely stupid. They do not allow us to change the sound settings. I hate this. Now, obviously in the main game it's unlocked, but this demo is rough. Even though it has been kind of miracle that it is still like showcased in the Gothic. Okay, how can I fight? What if I... Okay, I don't... They didn't give me much, huh? I don't like this. Yeah, I did play like a demo teaser years and years ago with a... Oh, I can squish the bugs. Okay, that's lovely. I did play like a teaser, which wasn't even this like Nyras Prologue game. It was like a teaser for this. And I hated it. And I hate this one too. So, are we still locked at 50 FPS? What's going on here? Oh, we should be on 60. So maybe I will just... Quality preset Gothic. Alchemia Overdose. What the fuck is all of these? Let's go with high. Yeah, whatever. Maybe... Okay, maybe it will be better now. I don't like animations of running of this mine character. Wow. I'm actually in the mine. You know what? If I just run in the mine and then I find like a mine worm and it eats me, I will consider this successful. Okay, hello. Small rats. Yeah, they're aggressive. I don't have any weapon or anything. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. We didn't even need a mine worm. We just need mole rats. Is this the way out? I think it is. How the hell? Oh, it's okay. So I can go like this, and now I can start. Okay, now I can start punching. Good. Good. Okay. Maybe now I have a fighting chance. Okay, always pick up your food. That's very important in Gothic. Where the hell do I go? Maybe like the grand goal of the demo is to kill the shadow beast, but like who are you kidding? You are not able to go and kill the freaking shadow beast.
But someone's already here. If I find them.
Okay, so this is my camp now, I guess. I think. Can I? Yeah, I think I can make some grilled meat bugs in this. Yeah. No? No? I cannot? Okay. That's... Come on, man. Let me do some meat bugs. Grilled meat bugs, I mean, you know what I mean. Whatever. I need to do something about my mic. Not being able to hear myself is so weird. What did I pick up, though? Let me see. Place to sleep, okay. Stats, inventory. I have some blueberries. And some Seraphis. Okay. That is interesting. So I need to find people who are living here. I need a weapon. Like a pickaxe or something would be good. I don't want to go punching the... Wow. They added parkour. Interesting. Okay. I don't want to go and like start to punch the mole rats in the face, even though maybe I could have. What if I go this way? Maybe we'll be able to find that person, whoever they are. Hello, Spike? Yeah, I think I'm going back where I came from now. Wait. Is it? Did I go around the water? It is... Yeah, so... You can dive too. We have our breath meter. I don't recall there being like piranhas under the water or something that would like eat you, but I wouldn't... Oh, wait, hang on. Give me that. We get the rusty sword. They stab the guy and then they like throw him down with like a bucket full of rocks or something. Okay. Well, at least now we have something to fight back with. Yeah. I don't mind. So, alright. Yeah, sure. Hold it in 2 hands, buddy. So, like, there is no stamina system, but there is like a progression. As you are learning weapons, you learn that one-handed weapons should be held in 1 hand, and then proper handling of 2-handers, etc. As you are as a like beginner, you don't really know nothing. Like nothing at all, which is something that I like. I did like Gothic in the way that you really... Oh! So I stomped the meat bugs, I didn't loot them. Okay. That is very Eurojunky. Yeah. We're not going to be seeing much, huh? This demo is rough. But I can see the vision. I can see the vision in it. Oh, we can see the barrier. So like the story of this is that whenever you commit crime, any crime, you're just gonna be thrown into the colony to work on delivering ore, and outside of the barrier, nobody can leave barrier, nobody can like, there is like one way to enter the barrier, nobody can leave it. And basically the king gives supplies to do... Oh, pickaxe. Now I have it. Okay. I'm gonna keep the sword, though. I think the sword is better, right? Yeah. Sword is much better. So nobody can leave. So the king is actually trading with the inmates blue ore for all the goods they need, even like a woman in some cases and stuff. Okay. Okay, can I like... Yeah, die. There we go. Okay, so we have like left and right swing. Okay, I don't mind. We have block too. Okay, it would have been handy earlier, but whatever. So I've killed my first two adversaries. You know, I can see this. Like, the Gothic was all about this. You were like killing enemies, looting them, finding things. The game never hold your hand. Look at my health. I'm almost dead. But what I want to do is I want to head deeper inside the mine. There is some blue ore, I believe. Can we... Maybe? No? No? Okay. Maybe not. I just want to go deeper. I want to find a mine worm. I want to see if they're like terrifying or something. It seems like the mine is ending in here, so... Yeah. What's it here? There was something... A sense of healing. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Where is it? Can I use it? Consume. Okay. And I'm healthy. So no mine worms yet. Mine worms were like one of the most creepy stuff that you could encounter in Gothic. I still like remember them. They're a bad news always. Hard enemies. Good experience points though. How are we doing experience points wise though? Speaking of XP. Level 0. 100 XP. I guess I got something for the meat bugs and something for the mole rats, so... Was it mole rat or what is it called? Raw meat. So we don't know what this raw meat came from actually. It is like kind of like a low fantasy setting, very grounded. A lot of like various creatures too, but nothing like grandeur, you know. It's like it's a type of like fantasy, or like the biggest, like the nemesis can be like a dragon or something, and like there's like skeletons and various beasts, but there isn't like some super high magic, even though there is like a mage's guild and all that. Like the story was pretty solid. Like I still remember it to this day, but yeah. The demo is like kind of rough. It feels kind of hefty. I do hope that like the final game will be a little bit different than this. Okay, we can use the ladder. So let's climb up. I mean, it's made in Unreal Engine, so yeah. Hello, Ari.
You.
I don't think he wants to. Oh.
Freshy, eh? Didn't know one was coming in. You got lucky.
Why?
Well, if it wasn't for the rock slide, couple of our lads would have been right there to welcome you, with a proper stomping. Anyway, if you're ready for the valley, you gotta wait till our men clear the path. The precipice.
It's too dangerous to climb, I know. Diego told me.
Good. Best find yourself somewhere to sleep then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we're not going to be doing that. We are actually out of time.
I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
So, this has been demo to the Gothic 1 remake. And I'm torn. I do see the vision. Okay, don't take me wrong. And I know that this demo is probably old. It's not even being like featured, but if you dug down into like the Steam page, you can still find the demo and download it for yourself. So it's a little bit unfair to bash on the game. On the one hand, on the other hand, the demo as it is, it's presenting itself. I can see the vision there. Like dialogues are here. You can interact with things. You can like pick up various junk. Exploring. It doesn't hold your hand. The combat is like as clunky as I remember it. Actually, better combat than the original Gothic. Like the combat in original Gothic was horrendous. You had to be like some kind of like a special person, like me. I am a special snowflake, to really get into the combat itself, and then start like using it, because in the original Gothic it was like lock into the enemy and then use various keyboard inputs to do slashes from various sides, and it got a little bit better as you were training, and like the better you were, the better like combinations you were able to enabled for you, and there were like even some like cheap shots that you were able to like deliver a lot of blows really quickly with like one-handed weapons. I remember like only arrow down and arrow, or was it like arrow right and arrow up, and then you were like spamming them, and then he was just start slashing up and down really quickly, and it was like working. It stun-locked the enemy or most of the enemies, so you were able to handle a lot of stuff really quickly, etc. But yeah, it's actually a little bit better in this iteration, and it still feels clunky, but you can tell, if you know a thing or two about Gothic, you can tell that like he's holding it in like two hands, like. Even if it's like one-handed sword, he's like this, and he's like these heavy swings. So you know that he's not really well versed in the way of the sword, but you will be able to like learn a couple of more levels into your one-handed weapons, and like the first level will be like, it's a one-handed sword, hold it in a freaking one hand, right? And then you find like proper two-handed swords, and then you start learning those, etc. And there is like archery and magic and everything. So you can basically take any path you want to, and there are factions that you can join, and there are like dialogues with almost any NPCs. You can talk to them, you can collect like garbage, and it's all there, so I can see the vision. The optimization was like not very great. It's like just like feels like on that part it really feels like one of those Unreal Engine slops. And I used to love Unreal Engine, and whenever the game was using Unreal Engine, it was a treat to play. But nowadays it's like, yeah, Unreal Engine slop, so it's like not really for me. You know what I mean, right? But yeah, that's pretty much about it. What else? Well, I'm actually kind of hyped up to play the game right after we are able to start streaming again. I still need to fix my mic. I don't know if I'm yelling too much right now or not, because I cannot hear myself because of the microphone issues, and I don't know how to set it up properly, because usually it was just my mic doing this for me, and then my cat sit on it and it stopped working, and it still works, but just like a normal mic. So I can now have I bought different mic, but realized that it was just this particular. Never mind. That's just too much rambling. I don't want to end the video because I don't know how to end it. I'm kind of disappointed. And I really hope, I strongly hope, that the overall feeling of the final game is different than this demo. And to be fair, demo is fairly old. But it's still, it is still the same game. So I really hope this is just to showcase the vision, and they like polished it, and they like optimized the Unreal Engine slop out of it. So it's just Unreal Engine game and not Unreal Engine slop, so to speak. Like they cannot go wrong with the story if they just follow the original story, and I think the original feeling of the colony is there. So I think they have that covered. So the story is going to be fine. Dialogue seems fine. The Diego design was kind of funny, but you know what? This is Diego. I can imagine Diego looking like this. You know, in the modern version, you know, more fleshed out. It was just the guy called Diego with a big nose and like this black ponytail, and he was kind of chill dude in all three Gothics that we had pleasure to play beforehand. I think I will leave it at that. It's obviously not the complete reflection of the final product, but then again, they should probably polish the demo too. You know, just make it a little bit more fleshed out. I don't know. So yeah, take it as you will. The game is available for on Steam for $50. It's called Gothic 1 Remake. And until next time, Ray is AFK. Bye.